Chino Hills Huskies, the #2 ranked team in the Valley. I'm Courtney Pond here with Tom Kiss. Tom, what does it look like we have tonight?
Well, you know, Courtney, Tesoro's been ranked as high as #4 in some CIF polls, as well as the LA Times. We know that they're a tough team. Last week they had a big win against Hart High School, 10-7. It was a really close defensive battle. A lot of people thought that Hart should have won that game, but Matt Adams, who's the quarterback for Tesoro, the one to watch, he led them down the field to a couple of big scoring drives. They'll have Nate Tago as well as a running back to help him out. On the defensive side of the ball, you got Chaz Roberts, who was all over the field, and probably the best player on the field, according to Eric Sondheim of the LA Times. Chino Hills, on the other hand, they're going with the passing attack of Matt Simcoe. He's thrown for over 600 yards. Joseph Lara being his main receivers, as well as Jack Austin. The question is going to be, can Chino Hills stop Tesoro on offense like they did Bishop Vermont, and hopefully they can outscore them tonight. And remember, special teams and turnovers. Chino Hills needs to really turn it.
All right, well, it is only week 2, but how will Chino Hills be able to handle another early season test? Tune in. We have highlights and interviews for you.
It was a beautiful night in Chino Hills. The hometown Huskies in green, kicking off to the Tesoro Titans in white. This game was very much a defensive battle, especially in the beginning. Teams were going back and forth until Tesoro got the ball with about 3 minutes left in the first quarter. This run by Nate Tago goes for 65 yards to give Tesoro a 7-0 lead at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter action, Matt Adams swings the ball out to the right, over to Nate Tago. Once again, he takes it down the sideline, this time for 37 yards, and it's a 14-0 Tesoro lead. Jack Austin, Chino Hills' Boise State-bound wide receiver, injured his ankle on this play. He would return. He got 8 receptions for 112 yards. Tesoro would get a field goal to put them up 17-0 when Louis Napoli takes this screen pass for 12 yards out and cuts the lead 17-7 at half. Second half action, Eddie Solis picks off this Matt Adams pass, runs it in untouched. It's 17-14 Tesoro. Tesoro drives down once again. They are stopped. 4th down, 2 yards to go. The Chino Hills defense comes up big, but it's back to the ground, and Nate Tago. This long run sets up this 20-yard run. He finishes it off, gets through the line. Chino Hills loses their first game of the year. Tesoro goes to 3-0 with a 24-14 win.
Tesoro goes 3-0 tonight. Let's talk to head coach Brian Bard.
Your team's performance tonight.
Well, we're still finding our identity. I mean, our defense is outstanding. They've done such an amazing job for us all season long. I mean, they're keeping us in games. Offensively, we're still learning how to finish. You know, we'll run the ball great. You know, but we got to be able to finish drives.
A couple of mistakes and miscues by you guys. Remember that's the early season.
Yeah, you know, it's early in the season, and I guarantee our team will get better. You know, we will get better. You know, we're going to find out, you know, we're going to watch film, fix our mistakes, and get better. You know, he's been a heck of a tailback for 3 years, and he did a heck of a job. I don't know what he had.
Thanks for coming out tonight.
You know, and he's special. He got a little dinged up around the back. Second full score he had, got hit by shooting.
Drive home safe.
Second score, and he's beat up. Chino Hills, great football team. They're tough, they're physical. Every year we've had a battle with them. I think we've played them 6 times now, and they've beaten us 4 out of the 6. So it's
quarterback. What do you say?
He's good. He's good. He's really good. Their team is great. I said they can come back and win a CIF title. You know, I'm glad we don't have to play them again. You know, we've always had fits with them. They caused us a lot of problems. You know, over here back in 2 years ago, when these guys were sophomores, they came and beat us the last couple plays of the game. So. I'm just glad to come out alive on
The
that.
defensive leader tonight for Tesoro was Chaz Roberts. Let's hear what he has
Talk about your guys' defensive performance tonight, especially when these guys were high-powered offense coming in. Talk about what you guys needed to do to stop them.
Every day in practice, we worked hard on film, and we worked on the plays that they would run, and we strive to be the #1 defense out there, and we're hungry.
What do you do personally to help your teammates and motivate your teammates?
Well, we usually get in the locker room and we have a motivational speech, and I get the guys going. We sing a little song, and it really gets them fired up. And we're under one motto, one heartbeat. That's what we strive on.
What was the key for you guys tonight? Was it to stop their run, to stop their pass? What were you guys focusing on defensively?
Well, we were hoping to stop the run and then have them be a traditional drop back team and try to beat us in the air. And when our corners and coverage would shut them down.
Well, it certainly worked. Congratulations.
Leading Tesoro offensively tonight was Nate Tago. Let's hear what he has to say.
Let's talk about your performance tonight. A couple of touchdowns, some big runs. Talk about what you guys needed to do offensively to beat Chino Hills.
I remember 2 years ago, we lost by 1 point here, and our offense wanted to come out with some fire. It was ground and pound the whole time, and offense did a great job with some holes, some long runs. That's it.
What does a win like this do for you guys? You had a tough win last week. Not a lot of offense, but tonight you did get that offensive win.
Yeah, it was definitely a battle this week. This is our only second win against them out of 8. So it's a great feeling to win this one. Hopefully we get this streak rolling and go in the league undefeated.
So as you guys start to progress and rise in the ranks and you start moving up in the CIF polls, what are you guys doing to keep grounded?
We're just practicing hard. We're one team. As we say, we're one heartbeat. Chaz Roberts came up with that. Definitely our coaching. Keeps us cool. We're just playing as a team, trying to do what we can.
Tough loss tonight for Chino Hills High School. Let's talk to head coach Derek
What are your
Budd.
thoughts after tonight?
I thought we got better on defense. I guess comparing, you play a team like Tesoro, they're physical. I thought we out-physicaled them on the defense side of the ball. That was our game plan. We wanted to be physical. Last year, we weren't able to do that, and so we really wanted to play physical. I thought that we lost the game in the trenches. We got beat up, both on the offensive line and the defensive line. And that hurt us. I mean, when they went into their power offense, we couldn't stop them. And then when we went, when we tried to throw the football, we felt like we had some open receivers. We couldn't hit them. We couldn't block them.
Key offensive series, you get a first and goal down there. No runs at all. Did you guys kind of abandon it at that point? Did you feel that you had to throw it to get in the end zone?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of got caught up. I think we took a big sack. First down, we tried to throw the ball, and then we took a big sack, and that obviously hurt us. And we ended up with 2nd and 15 on the 15-yard line or whatever it was. At that point, we felt like we had to throw the ball. We didn't run the ball tonight. I mean, you got the stats. I don't know what Annapolis ran for, but we couldn't run the ball.
So what do you take away from this? What do you tell your team to do?
We got to keep getting better. I mean, in the trenches, we knew we had to get better. We knew that was one of the things when you see a physical, and we're going to see physical teams. So next week, West Phoenix, very good.
So tonight from Chino Hills, Tesoro goes to 3-0. They remain undefeated, while the number 2 ranked team in the Valley, the Chino Hills Huskies, get their first loss of the season. They go to 1 win, 1 loss, and 1 tie. Chino Hills will be at West Covina next week. A big game for them, also for all the people in the San Gabriel Valley to see what they can do against that southeastern foe. For Courtney Ponce, for Dylan Kiss, this is Tom Kiss reporting from Chino Hills High School for the Tribune Sports.